Well, people are moving away from big cities across the U.S., and Columbus is no exception. NBC4 Investigates Jamie Ostroff looked into census data and why some people, Jamie, are leaving.
Yeah, we poured over those numbers and found that the 7 Ohio counties that lost the most residents last year each contain one of the state's largest cities. While there are plenty of reasons to relocate, everything is personal. One of those big reasons is affordability. It can be hard to admit that you can't afford to provide for your family. That's why this single mom from Columbus asked us not to show her face.
So I think it's important to let people know that this is a real issue. It's affecting those that work and make decent wages, but it's still just not enough.
Her $13.95 a month lease is almost up, and she can't find anything close to that price in the area with enough room for her family of 4.
And this is the lower end. So we're looking at $18.95, and then we'll go over here $20.95, $20.90, $19.50. I have a decent job. I love the work that I do, and I get paid. You know, I work for nonprofit, so I'm not wealthy or anything like that, but you would think I could afford a decent home and a decent neighborhood and decent schools.
So she's leaving Columbus.
The only thing I can think of is moving into a more affordable city with more affordable housing, and that's kind of where I am at this point.
And her job in social services.
I understand the clients' frustrations. I understand what they're going through. I understand the process that it takes to come in, take care of your home, have your career, you know, and try to maintain everything on your own. It's definitely a struggle, but we're forced to do what we have to do.
Unfortunately, in our community, people cannot afford to live where they work.
Shamika Smith is the vice president of housing programs at Impact Community Action. The Columbus nonprofit works to get people into stable housing in Franklin County. Smith says that mission has become more of a challenge during the pandemic.
So in 2019, Impact served 250 people. And then in 2020, when the pandemic hit, we went from serving 100 people to over 25,000 people.
OSU economics professor Bruce Weinberg says the rising cost of living in Columbus is the result of prosperity in our community.
There's the Intel development and so forth. It's, you know, going to be bringing more activity. I think in general, it's probably the case that Columbus is going to become less affordable over time.
There are ways to lessen the blow, he says, including building more housing or public transportation.
That's going to be a force that the city is going to have to contend with long term as it wants to remain a livable place for people.
But as essentials like gas, food, and rent are taking more money out of people's pockets, while federal pandemic relief dollars dry up, I asked Smith if Impact can keep assisting people at this rate.
That's a question that we'll have to answer, not this year, but maybe next year as we seek to continue to receive funds. It's our hope that there will be funding available, that we will be able to help our community sustain and maintain housing.
According to a Pew Research poll released this year, more than 6 in 10 people living in urban areas say the cost of housing is a major problem in their community. That number drops to 4 in 10 living in rural areas. You want to see how many people in your county gained or lost? We have that information for you at NBC4i.com.